18. Using a friend of mine. Let's give it up for Carlos Mendez. Woo!
Thank you, Nancy. Oh, this is great, man. Look at all you guys out on the town with your friends having fun. Yes! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on you and add an element of surprise to that shit, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers. Just fuck it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? And I told him, are you fucking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one motherfucker that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everybody except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. And if you don't, we'll cover up your body with one of those nice highway blankets. On the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start fucking with the driver. Like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. Are you really gonna take that shit? You pussy. I want to tell you guys a quote, my favorite quote to live by. It's by the existentialist Kierkegaard, great thinker, and it goes like this. Weigh yourself before and after taking a dump. And if that number's ever the same, you'll know your shit is meaningless. Yeah. I'm a selfish lover. I don't share my porn with anyone. No. Another selfish person right there. I think that pussy is a lot like a favorite TV show. When it's fresh and new to you, you love it. You want it to be renewed next season. But after a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable. And you think, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell from that last joke, but yeah, I am single. Speaking of, they say that the worst quality a woman can ever see in a man is desperation. But I say, why don't you love me? I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? No, you're right, that joke's too controversial. I don't want to press that many buttons, so instead I'm just going to compare black people and Mexicans. Yeah, see, I think it's really funny the way that black people are always like, run, it's the police! And Mexicans are always like, corre, es la policía. It's so different, you guys. It's just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese, and Mexicans always get big blocks of government cheese with a fucking jalapeno on top. By the way, I think it's completely unfair that minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance and health insurance. God, I hate white people. And by white people, I mean Jews and Asians. Is it racist that I don't trust Mexicans to valet park my car? Or is it racist that as a Mexican, I'm too broke and lazy to afford valet parking? Or a car, really? I don't know how many of you guys remember this old TV show board game. It was everywhere back in the day. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Anyone? Yeah, back there. I fucking love that game. I played it throughout my entire childhood. But like I said, I am Mexican, so I had to play the knockoff version. It was called Where in San Diego is Carmen. And to be honest with you guys, my mom's name was Carmen. I never actually found her. Yeah, don't say these are jokes. None of this is real. Like the Easter Bunny or love. Yeah. I got home late the other day for family game night. I love family game night. Thankfully they were cool about it. They were all sitting around the table waiting for me. I sat down in the middle. They handed me the rule book, small little pamphlet, and they start playing. One by one, they start saying really nice things about me, then crying, and I'm laughing. God, I love that game intervention, you guys. It's the best. They keep saying I don't win, though, so I don't get the rules. Before I go, I do want to say a joke for the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you. Oh, shit. Ladies are actually interacting with me. That's new. So, I was walking around the other day. Somebody stopped me in the middle of the street. They asked me, hey, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? Now, this is where I like to pause the joke and ask the ladies in the audience, how many of you actually enjoy that in your personal lives? Really? No one's going to own up to it? Like it isn't a thing? You know, you're not lying to me here. You're lying to yourselves and to God. So anyways, they asked me, Carlos, is it true that you're willing to eat a girl's ass out during sex? And I said, well, look at me. Clearly I'm willing to eat anything. So why not eat a girl's ass out during sex? And they said, are you serious? And I said, no, not mayonnaise. That shit's disgusting. Thank you very much. My name is Carlos Mendez. You guys have been great. Give it up one more time for Carlos Mendez, everybody!
Carlos Mendez. Oh, yes.